Hey, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very, very special video made for you. Well, it has been over 12 years since I came back to my hometown, but this time it's even more special because I brought along my two long-time VAs. So Karina and Wendy, one from Indonesia, the other one from Philippines. And I've also never been to the hospital where I was born. So this is the place that gave birth to me. You know, it's a very, very special time because this year I turned 40. And so it's just very meaningful to be able to come back and visit where my mum gave birth to me. So it's been 12 years and coming back here felt so fulfilled, especially where I'm coming from, in a sense that I was born poor, came to Australia, struggled, and then now I've come into a really good place where I've built a company. I get to share, the success with my team and then be able to bring them back to where it all started. It really, really means a lot. And I feel so touched, so emotional as I'm doing this. This is the school that I went to school, I think from primary school. And this is where I remember when I was walking, they used to flood. And I literally walked to, walk to school and then go home. And the flood would go across my waist. Yeah, so I went to school here till I was 9 years old. I remember we went to school all day, even at after school, there's tutoring. And then there was also a lot of punch-ons. So, yeah, I remember other kids bullying us, and then I would try to stand up for them. And already I had to kind of be resilient and stand up. I remember standing up for my little brother. And I really didn't like school. I felt like I was already very pressured. At a young age, you already have to strive, because they used to rank you from 1 to...
Oh, yeah. You so rank.
Yeah, so number 1, number 2, number 3, it's important to be on the top 3. Yeah. And often I'm actually number 1 or number 2, which is good. And but after school, it's just so competitive. So I didn't really enjoy it too much. Yeah.
Do you remember any of your teacher, your friends?
No, I don't remember.
Anyone particular that you remember?
No, I don't remember the names, but you know what? I remember the moment. So, for example, the captains are allowed to hit you too.
Oh.
So if you're naughty, the captain of the girl, the kid, can actually smack you.
The captain of the class. So
yes,
like a leader of the class.
Yes,
yeah. Oh.
And even the teacher can smack you. And then I think my mum had to confront them in the past and said this is not on.
Yeah.
But and I remember it's just being really dirty there. There was no real toilet, so you're just weeing against a.
You were here up until you are 9 years old.
Yeah.
That would be how
I was in year 3, so I know how to read, I know how to write.
Okay.
I know how to walk to school, come home, come to school. So I was very, very independent already.
Do you live near?
Yes, I was very close. Maybe 5 or 10 minutes. At 9 years old, I was already just
very independent.
Yeah, I go to school. Wow. Yeah. And because our parents would have already been working. Next up, I want to take you to the house that I was growing up in and other places that are meaningful to me in Vietnam. This is a place that I grew up. And I stayed here since I was born up until I was 9 and I moved here. And so this has a lot of memories because I was really, really close to my grandma. This is my grandma's house. So when my mum married my dad, my mum moved here and I kind of grew up here. And my parents were always working and they're very strict, as you know. But my grandma was the one that was just always sweet to me and always protected me.
Adulting. All right.
And I always miss her and I wish that she was around more longer because now that I've seen it and I want to visit her or see her or do something and I never got the chance. So even when she moved, she got to visit Australia, her parents were just working. No one really took her out and she was really bored. I was just a kid. I was going to But often I think about grandma because she's the only one that gave me unconditional love. She was always like, leave it alone, like that, you know. And yeah, because my parents would always just really aggressive and trying to like
disciplining.
Yeah,
Like it's the fun.
She just always like took care of me. I remember like sleeping in there. She would always fan me because we didn't have electricity. No, we don't have fans, so she would always like literally, just always used to fanning me for nap time. So at night it gets really, really hot. And she would, anyway, I miss her. She died about 12 years ago. The last time I came here was when she passed away. I think it's still yeah. But yeah, anyways, this looks really different now. Now it's a cafe. But in the back, is where we grew up. And I remember the toilet was disgusting. The toilet had a hole. Oh, you do? On the ground, you just move it there.
Okay.
You could see everything in there, and there would be like flies flying out, and then used to get dark, so I used to run quickly to go down to the toilet, and then I used to just bath in like a little tub.
And so, which part of your home? Let's say, imagine you came back like a flashback. Which part of your home is most memorable? Yeah, like you built fun memories with your grandma, maybe.
Yeah, so this was like the lounge room. And we used to just eat on the ground, actually, like that's our ground. And then we'll sleep in there. We actually even have a little second floor, but the second floor, I'm telling you, it's like very short. You actually have to like crawl into the and then we used to just sleep up there. Was there any fun memory? I think fun memory was outside. I used to play with the neighbors' kids, and we play like skipping ropes and just marbles or something like that. So just outside was fun. Inside was always a bit like dramatic, and but this area, I think we've always even rent out to people. Like there was a time that we rent out to my auntie who was doing like hair cutting, and now the guy on the back who bought it is renting the cafe out. Yeah. So you guys, how do you feel about me bringing you back to this area?
I'm really glad that you bring us back here. Like we really get to know you, not just on the like right now this level, but we really know where you come from, and then we saw your family, and today we saw some of your uncle and lives here, and grandma, your extended family, and we feel the love. I mean, there's a connection to your birthplace. That's really important, like knowing where you come from, what's the background you came in, like. That's for me, it's a very special opportunity to be given, to be even introduced to your life. Yeah, because you've started from practically nothing. Everybody from your family hustled through the way, like now they have comfortable houses, they have businesses, but they really came from nothing. So it's really like we understand you more in terms of hustling, your business sense, like how passionate you are at your work or whatever you're pursuing. It makes sense, and it's like for all of us who's been following you, working with you, it has always been like you can always change your story. It doesn't end from all the suffering and the bad things and the traumatic experience. You can always change it for yourself and for your family and for your extended family, especially for the kids. And when you come back, like this is like a good opportunity to like see how far you've come, and see how proud they are of you. Like we are proud of you. And they even own us like even family now. So
even a bitter beginning doesn't have to end bitter. We can see how it's. We can see so much love from Lynn, right? We never see the bitterness. Like all the bitterness becomes love and lessons. That
I would see that from the grandma to the grandpa. He embraces like we're part of the family. He said goodbye. And like 80, 60 years old. And they were like waving and then setting up flowers and drinks. So we really felt like a family, the way you made us feel like a family in your company. So like we get it now. Like this is where it came from. Like even if you guys like have humble beginning, you treat your people so well. And we get it now.
How do you feel about my city?
Oh, I love your town. Like it has good vibes. So I mean, yeah, this is the second town that we came in, right? This is my first time in Vietnam. Well, I like this town. Like it's Wendy. Like
The best noodle. Best noodle so far. Best snack. Yes, this one and fresh.
yeah,
Great weather. Really great weather. Great everything and great people. I mean, in other places that you've taken us to, well, of course, it's like tourists. But here, it's like we came to a family. Like
Yeah.
we arrived. We were embraced our family. We're family. So really like, oh, it's like visiting a long lost family. Like you do. So thank you for sharing this experience. It's really like heartwarming.
like we're watching a movie. Like
This is happening.
yeah, and like what is
So
that?
sweet to see.
Yeah,
Well, thank you so much for coming with me to visit my hometown. This was a very special year because I turned 40. You turned 40. You guys have been, you guys have been with me for 12 years. The last time I visited this hometown was just before I met you, and I just feel like, it's like I got to now, kind of take you to, come on full circle. Because before I came here, I haven't really, blossomed in my business yet. I think I just started my business, but I was nowhere. And then now, you've seen the whole journey in business, and now you get to see my humble beginning. And thank you. I love you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you were able to see where I came from, and I hope that I can inspire you that, yes, what you were saying is that you can always redesign your future. Your background and where you come from doesn't have to define your future. So see you next time. Bye.